These are my glasses, so don't make fun of me. It is Monday after Easter, and we are out and about because we had to drop off a car to a mechanic, and now we are walking home with some coffee to have a meeting. So we're going to be meeting up with an investor here in a minute, discussing work. I find myself as a business owner buying more coffee and meals than I ever have before. I don't know if it's one of the perks of owning the properties and me being the one that's trying to supply a service. It's one of the perks for them for sure. But I am walking home because there was no reason to stuff 5 kids into a car. And then we're gonna get going on our day. We have a lot to do today, which includes stopping at a house and finishing up the work that we started yesterday, and then going to Costco, which is probably gonna be my favorite part of the today, besides hanging out with family, and buying bulk amount of items for our cleaning business. So that's about it. Oh, and we're gonna make one of our properties go live today. In yesterday's video, I discussed how people could smell gas. We didn't smell any gas, but we did fix some components and replace some as well. We also included a shutoff valve for the gas stove. I opened up some of the windows just in case. It was kind of heavy, but I'm gonna stop back over there sometime today, make sure it smells good, and then hit post on that unit, get it live. All right, we are at our home in Tremont, Ohio. It's a little suburb of Cleveland. Wonderful place, very hip. We are gonna be doing some maintenance work. So we patched 2 out of the 3 holes that need to be patched, but we need to sand those down. We need to possibly re-patch them and then paint. We got to tighten all the knobs here, make sure all the light bulbs are in working condition. We changed one of the door handles yesterday, so the door now opens and shuts. And I might change that front door handle too, because it's not as big as the door hole. So the door hole sits like this, and the doorknob sits like this, causing a little sliver of space that you can see through. And we obviously don't want that. We're gonna look around, check everything, see what we need to do, and then go from there. All right, so we got this hole that we patched. It's not that bad. Looks good actually for the most part. I am gonna sand it down. It's because of this door handle. It swings and then somebody might. So I also got a door protector, a door stopper. That's what I got. I got a door stopper. So it's just a peel and stick. So that's gonna go on the back of it. This guy, real easy, and hopefully that will prevent any further damage. There were some comments about our doorknobs not being like fully on, but I did correct one of them yesterday and noticed another one and correct that yesterday as well. So hopefully there's not much to do there. And then we're gonna walk the property and make sure that the cleaning was up to par. We were throwing a curveball yesterday because we had a fridge die at one of the units. It got fried after a winter storm. Is this good lighting? No, this is good lighting. We had a windstorm, killed the breakers at one of our properties, blew the circuit board out of one of our fridges. So we had that fridge upstairs, and then we put another fridge downstairs in the meantime. We've replaced the fridge now after a week or 2 after looking and making sure that the pricing was right, the size was right, and then it being in the place that we need it to be. So we're gonna go ahead and meet them there. Then we're gonna place the fridge into our Sprinter van that one of our homeowners has, and then we're gonna drive the Sprinter van back to his house until we can move it with other individuals. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get anybody on short notice. My help is busy today, plus it was at the 2 o'clock time frame, which I have a weird schedule. I'm off usually a weekday because of the restaurant industry, and then off on a weekend because of the restaurant industry, which is not the case for most individuals who work a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. So it's fortunate that I'm here and able to do this, but it doesn't mean everybody is. So we're gonna sand this down, we're gonna put that up, then we're gonna go from there. Before I start on that, I know that I have to patch this over here. So we're gonna do that first so it can start drying quicker. Also, somebody said something in the comments, stains, but there's no carpet here. So I'm just like, what do you mean, bro? Maybe on the sheets. the whole time. All right. I'm going to use the sander. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong doing this. Worked good to me. I made a mistake. I forgot the spatula to scrape this stuff onto the wall. And I have to fix that one too. So we have to go back to Home Depot. We always have to go back to Home Depot, which sucks. Home Depot should deliver. We're gonna check this right here. Door locks and it shuts. So now on to the next. Somebody left us a gift. We are gonna discard it. I'm so mad that I forgot the spatula or whatever you call it. All right, back to the car. I don't even want to work today, man. It's so gorgeous out. Have that in our pocket. Don't want to feel that surprise. All right. We have to go back to Home Depot again because we're silly and made an error and forgot that we needed the spatula. I don't know what it's called. I'll let you know when I see the thing that I'm looking for. We need to be able to put the spackle on. I am the worst when it comes to being handy. I have no idea what I'm talking about, what I am doing. Most of this is just from reference of seeing my father do it for his own property or at home. I've been trying to be more observant lately because I am doing more of this stuff. Hold on, I gotta figure out where I'm going. All right, I think this is for contract workers. We'll see. We are good to go. All right, we got some stuff right here, and now we're heading back to the property. I'm locked on my car because there's expensive stuff in it. And so we got two scraper thingy majiggers. I think that's what they're called. That's a technical term. Paintbrush and stuff for painting. Man, I'm a phenomenal contractor. All right, now I have no gas, so we are like my wife, and we have to go find a gas station quickly before I'm stranded on the side of the road. All right, bye. I don't feel comfortable leaving my backpack in my car. It's got my laptop because I was hoping to get some work done, but that has not been the case yet since I made an error and didn't have a piece. Anyways, we're grabbing the Sprinter van, then we have to refill it with gas, then return it with a refrigerator in it. Sprinter van's at the top of the street. Unit is all the way over in Cleveland, but we got to kick it into gear because I don't want to be doing this all day. We also have to meet up with Ali, our cleaner, and discuss a few things and then go from there. Cool stuff today. If anything, it's content. It's gorgeous out, 60 degrees, beautiful. Nice car, I like it. Don't forget your safety. Always late to that. Not gonna lie, this car is sweet. So they brought this Sprinter van because of how much they were doing with the business and as fast as they were growing. So they've gifted us this when needing tasks to be completed, and then because of the business or something needs to be completed on our end of the business, not with their properties. They've also said that we can borrow it. Obviously, probably would want me to refill it like we are going to do today anyways. But besides that, pretty sweet. Mercedes looks relatively new.
Take the next right onto Columbus Road.
Miles on here, but it's looking pretty cool. All right, we're going to focus since this isn't my small little vehicle.
In 1,000 feet, turn left on...
And now we wait. We got to the home, and the furniture people said they would be here, and they are not. Better for me to be waiting, I guess, than them. I don't know. There's a code to get in the house, so they don't even need me here. Whatever. All right, we are done with the fridges. Sorry I didn't videotape any of that, but it took forever, first and foremost. They said they were going to be there at noon. It is now 1:30, and it probably only took about 20 minutes for them to actually put the unit in, so they didn't even arrive for an hour and 10 minutes until after they said they would. So now, after I had planned to be home by 1:30, I'm only now taking back these items to a property owner and then going back to a property that we were working on previously to then finish what we had started. We still haven't made it to Costco yet today, which we still have to do because we are on borrowed time because I have to leave for my W-2 on Wednesday. I'm frustrated. And I'm frustrated. Well, they left the warehouse. Well, the warehouse is only 20 minutes away. So it's been an hour. Where are they? Now my day is behind by hours. Because now I have to take this vehicle back, and then I have to drop that off. And then I have to go back to work. They didn't even plug the in. I had to be angry to somebody, and it's you, my audience, which I don't even know if I'm going to keep this in, because my wife didn't answer my call. Anyways, we got a fridge in the back of the unit. We got a fridge up there. I told them I'd come back and push it in because they wouldn't plug it in for 2 hours because it has to sit upright in order for the coolant to work correctly. They said, don't worry about it, which was so nice of them, but they also had me do a few other things, which took up about 20 minutes of my time, which is also okay. It was not the guest's fault. One of the chairs, all of our chairs there are automatic. One was unplugged. And then the foosball table that's downstairs, not really like what wins over guests, but there were some young kids there and they wanted to play it. So all the light bulbs were burned out down there because we don't use that space. So I changed the light bulbs, told them that the ball will just pop out. There's nothing to plug in, just to enjoy, and they were happy as could be. On the road again. I'm frustrated, and I need to be not frustrated because it's only my own freaking fault. I forgot something in the car! Alright! Yeah! I'm angry, and I have nobody to be angry at but myself. I did this to me. I allow myself to be available. So, now we are back on our way to the home that we originally were working on. We have our stuff, and we will not be painting today because there's just too much stuff that has to dry. And then we're gonna head out to Costco, I guess. I don't know what we're doing. We got so much stuff to do, and it's been pushed back hours and hours and hours. I'm just trying to get done what we had planned on getting done. All right, we have tightened all the handles. We have replaced the bathroom handle. We have cleaned up most of the damages that have been done to the walls, which was 3 total, but there is some downstairs. We have placed in door stoppers. So that's good. Looks like somebody broke our broom. That's nice. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna finish this one. That's it. All right, so that dries like a gray or a white, and that kind of lets you know. Today was a day. Today was a loss. Some days are wins, some days are losses, and doesn't mean that we're gonna like pack up shop and like stop doing what we're doing. But it does mean that today sucked. Today sucked. It sucked all day. Especially, I put this notion into my head early in the day saying like, you know, you are going to do this by this time. And then just one thing after the other consistently makes that not happen. And maybe I'm the silly one for doing that consistently, but trying to knock off so many things off my list and do it in an appropriate time frame to still spend time with my family, because I know that, like me, they feel my absence. And I know that this is compounding into something great, so I'm glad that they know that as well. But I would still like to see them. So when I say I'm going to be done by like 12 today, and it's 3 and I'm not even done with like my first actual tasks, I'm starting to get upset. This is business. And I know it's not all business. I know some of you in the comments can be like, no, I would never run my business like that. I'm happy for you. But this is the beginning, and I don't have the funds, nor do I want to spend the funds to have somebody else do it for me. Not yet, at least. But that is the plan, to work less in the business and more on the business to make it grow. But I'm not going to do that in the beginning with like 5 to 10 properties. I'm going to be doing that closer to 20 and 30 and 40 properties. I don't think I got much more in me today, guys. We still have to go to Home Depot because we had 2 shades in the front of the home that we missed right over there. So we have to replace those. And then a toilet paper holder in the main bath needs just that little piece that goes across, which I'm sure I can find at Home Depot. We're waiting for the tank water to finish filling in the hot tub. Then we have to do a test and get HP levels and add chlorine. So I hope you had a good day, and I hope you have a great week. And for now, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.